California Scenes, and we are here. It's a beautiful day in San Jose, and we have the most talked about show, entertaining show here at the horse show. It's called Cavalia, Odysseo, and I have to introduce you to a special person and just let her introduce herself. And it's a wonderful place we're at. And can you tell us your name and what's your background?
My name is Caitlin Marion. I'm one of the aerialists in this show. I come from Minnesota originally, but we're really enjoying being here in San Jose.
I love the setup here. You talked about a little bit about this setting here.
Sure, this is my specialty. My main role in the show is I'm one of the soloists on the aerial hoop. So this is where I spend a lot of my time here. Practicing and prepping for the show. I'm also part of our ensemble for the Angels number, which is a really great number that really combines the equestrian arts and the aerial arts. It's on a piece of fabric with 4 artists in the air and 4 artists on horses. It's really, really nice. We also spend some time on the acrobatic poles here for our Carosello number. This is a really beautiful duet with 3 couples and then 3 solo artists performing on a life-size carousel, which drops down from the ceiling. It's pretty amazing.
How much training and hours and preparation for this beautiful show like this?
Thousands and thousands. It's really different for everybody. For my training personally, I've been doing acrobatics and aerial arts for about 15 years. I started with dance as well, so that's a really big part of my life. A lot of our riders have been riding their entire lives. They've gone to equestrian school, so there's a lot of training. We have world-class gymnasts working here, so lots of really talented people.
Sounds amazing. I can't wait to see it. Town of San Jose, and second year. And thank you again. This is wonderful. And stay tuned because there's a lot more we're going to see behind the scenes. Cavalia show. Hi, we are back here behind the scene, really behind the scene with the production crew of Cavalia. And lots happening here before the show happens later on this afternoon. Now let Caitlin explain what goes behind this. Love to hear it.
Yeah. So right behind us here, you can see Eloise working on some of the costuming for our Carosello number that I was talking about earlier. We use a really special type of material, neoprene, to protect the artists while they're working on the pole. So a lot of work and thought goes into the design of these costumes, making sure that everything is going to work for what we need to do on stage. So that's what she's working on over here. Behind her we have Carly. She's working on one of the other costumes for a number that I'm in, the Storm, which is the aerial hoop number we have. Candy is working on some pants for our amazing ground acrobats. When you see the show, you'll know immediately who I'm talking about. This group of guys is amazing, really, really powerful. Wow. So they're really busy. They also take care of all of the hair and makeup for the show. So when we have our pre-show meeting, that's when hair starts. You can see behind Eloise, we have a lot of wigs here. Everybody has long flowing locks on Cavalia. So they're really busy. They're a really important part of what we do here.
Seem very busy, and I'm sure very talented group as well. Multitasking, wearing many hats.
So the wardrobe department also plays a really important role during the show. They have a rotation working backstage with us during the show to help with costume changes. Really anything we need. If something happens with our hair, if we need water, if we need help with something, they're always there for us. So they have cues as well for the show. So this is really an important department as far as the production goes.
It sounds like a perfect production. Every show has a different scenario and everything, and you have a production team that you get to and work at and make it work. Thank you. This is so lovely, and thanks for the tour of the production crew, and I love it. And then stay tuned because we're going to get on to the next stage here soon. Thanks. Wow, yeah, we don't get kicked.
Yeah.
And where are these horse
OK, tout le monde, on va faire quelque chose dans la warm-up. On va se placer près d'un mât. Donc, s'il te plaît, soyez conscients qu'il y a une caméra. Merci d'avoir mis vos polos puis vos t-shirts pour ceux qui ont le courriel. 3 personnes sur...
I'm so excited. This is all I've been waiting for is the horse Cavalia here show with the warm-up, and I would like Caitlin to talk a little bit more about what goes behind here.
Yeah, so right now you can see a lot of our riders working with some of the horses that will be doing the shows later today. Each rider has between 2 and 4 horses that they're responsible for. So they spend a lot of hours at the tent working their horses. They're here every day before the show. There's a lot of different ways in which they work them, gymnastics, riding, and then some of the more technical specialties that we have in the show like jumping or trick riding. You can kind of hear in the background we have some coaching going on as well. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. This is their warm-up for the show. So I took you in the artistic. That's where we warm up. This is where the horses come.
Very nice, very nice. And how many hours a day? Sounds like a lot of training.
A lot. A lot of these guys arrive by 9 a.m. most days, and we usually finish the show around 11 at night. So it's a long day, but everyone here is really passionate about what they're doing.
And how many horses out here altogether in every, whether it's warm
In
up or shows?
total, in the show, we have about 70 right now.
70.
Yep. So not all of them are doing the show. Some horses are in training. They all have different roles. Some horses are doing multiple numbers. Some horses are just doing one number. And then just like people, they have a rotation like us so that they get lots of breaks and they're well rested.
What a great performance. I can't wait to see it. It's Cavalia in City of San Jose here at Odysseo. It's Cavalia. Thank you so much. This is great.
Oh, so cute.
We are back. We're here behind inside this horse stable, and here we have Cowboy. He is such a sweetheart. Woo! He's so precious. They're getting spa treatment. Horse do get spa treatment, as you can see. So you're getting so pampered here. And Caitlin, what goes behind here, and how much spa treatment do they get a day?
Yeah, so this is the horse shower. I showed you where we get ready. We have hair and makeup. The horses have to be groomed before the shows as well. So we have a wonderful team here that works full-time in the stables. They get here really early in the morning, early as 6:30, and they're here till probably about midnight. So these guys are always working with the horses. We have a lot of them to take care of here. So that involves washing them, braiding their hair, brushing them, all that good stuff.
I noticed the braid in their hair, and I thought that is very chic and very, very pretty.
Yeah, very practical as well.
Yes, away from their face and a statement of its own. I love this. This is fun. This is fun. And everyone has a name. This is Cowboy, right?
Cowboy. Cowboy is mainly a trick riding horse in the show, but he does a couple other acts as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Cowboy is very tame, it seems.
Yeah, he's very sweet. Every horse has a personality.
And what's this one here? This is very pretty.
I'm not sure who this is. Let's find out. Okay. We have a lot of white horses here. Oh, I thought it was Drago. So Drago does the angel's number sometimes. That's the aerial fabric number.
Do you have a main featured horse?
A main featured horse? Probably Omerio. You'll see Elise, who does our hot cool number at the end of the show. Really, really beautiful. So I would say that's the featured horse. Yeah, he's here as well.
Oh, great. I love to see this, and I can't wait to see all the horse performance. And now I have an idea. They're pretty and groomed and ready and prepared for the show later this day.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, so welcome inside the Wide Big Top. So we're now on stage. What you're seeing in front of us is the forest. It's one of our main elements. Normand Latourelle, our founder and artistic director, really wanted to bring nature on stage. So our stage in Odysseo, we have our mountain. Behind the forest, we will reveal a 10,000-ton mountain. That is another important element of our show. That creates several different layers that are unveiled as the show happens. Our stage itself, it's the size of a hockey rink. So what we're walking on right now, it's a special mixed blend of fiber and sand. That's an excellent footing for our horses, but also for the performers. Acrobats, stilters, aerialists. So that is really good for them. On each side of the stage, behind the forest trees there, you have the musician booth. So on one side we have our drum, our chef kind of, and our also singer on one side, and on the other we have our violin and guitar player. The role of a musician, each show and Odysseo are different. Are different because the horses, the 65 horses, are making their own bass. If one night they decide to do one number in 5 minutes or in 7 minutes, this will change. If they want to interact more with the rider or aerialist, this will also change. It's now time for the preset. Our preset is done by our technical team. Odysseo is the largest touring production on earth, so you can imagine there are a lot of people that work for this company, logistic for the stop and tear down, but also technical. So these guys right here will do their preset involving the footing. So they have to rehearse descent, make sure it's really bouncy and good for the performers. They'll make some tests for the video, the lighting, also the riggers. So what you see right in the center here above us is our technical grid. Our technical grid can support up to 80 tons of material, and that is really important because even though we're a touring production, we have the facility, we have managed to create a big tub that would really resemble as a permanent theater. And that crossover there, that is where the 4 girls are doing the silk number, the angels, what Caitlin was referring to. That is that part. And at some point we'll have an 18-ton full merry-go-round descend from the sky where 3 couples and 3 acrobats will do a beautiful choreography on Chinese pole. And that is also part of the complexity and everything that we can show in this production, is how strong, how beautiful, how elegant everyone is.
We are back here inside the big white top here, and we have Kim, the publicist, and she has given so much information, very informative, descriptive details of what goes inside this big white top, and love to hear more of the backdrop of this and every little pieces that you want to highlight.
Yeah, well, as you know, so welcome inside the white big top of Odysseo. It's the preset time. So you know Odysseo is the journey of the horse and man across the most beautiful places on earth. So our projection right now, projector. So they're doing the preset. This will be the place where we're projecting all the most, the beautiful images of the show. So we will take you to the Mongolian steppes, to an ice cave, to beautiful forest. So they will make, dreams come true for a lot of people. So this show is addressed to kids from 4 to adults, 64, 84. Everyone will love this production.
Wow, I am amazed because I have not seen or ever heard. So much things goes right behind the whole scene, from the wardrobe to the training and the stables, and now here, and the horse bathing and spa. This is really behind the scenes.
Yeah, and now the show must start. So last preparation. So thanks for coming today.
Thank you, Kim. And the show will start soon. Stay tuned for Odysseo by Cavalia. Thank you for watching California Scenes, Cree TV Channel 15 segment of Odysseo by Cavalia. Please join us for the last weeks of shows and the final show on October 30th, Sunday at 2 p.m.